Hey, so I decided that I wanted to do a video basically showing you how to do like your foundation just to make it look good and flawless and natural. So yeah, obviously first thing, start with a clean face. Make sure your face is washed and moisturized, which I've already done, and I already went ahead and did my brows. I used Dip Brow by Anastasia to do my brows, and the pencil by Anastasia in Ebony. I didn't realize how hard this was. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I used on my brows, and then I just went ahead and went under them with concealer, and I went over the top just a little bit more, so on the back end, not the front, with the concealer. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use my primer to prime my skin, just to give me, a smooth, complexion, smooth out anything I have going on. And for my primer, I'm using Becca Matte. Yeah, Ever Matte Poreless Priming. It's really good. I really like this stuff. It's really good. So that's what I'm using for my primer. And focus on, for me, I focus on the cheeks, nose, my chin, and my forehead. You really want to focus on wherever your pores are at and wherever you get oily at, which for me, I usually get oily, my cheeks and my nose, especially my nose. But yeah, so just bring that out like so. I always use my fingers to apply my primer. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use do my foundation. For my foundation, I'm using Marc Jacobs. I really love this stuff. And plus, I was gonna use my MAC, but I noticed that I look a little pale in the winter time. So I have like 4 foundations. And my MAC one, I don't have in 2 shades. I only have in 1. So in the winter time, if you do get like a little pale, just go ahead and get another foundation for, one for winter, one for summer. If you find yourself, looking like a little bit more pale. And then I just go in. I usually start, on the cheeks and go out. And you just want to blend it in. I think that was like 1 pump. And what I like about this foundation, it's pretty buildable. And it has really a nice finish. Like, it doesn't look like really cakey. And it's really nice. It's one of my favorites. I think between the Marc Jacobs, MAC, and I like NARS. I have a couple of NARS foundations, and I really like those too. But this is just what we're using today. And I just go up and in like so. But yeah. And get this side of my big old forehead. And then, like I said, once I get around my eyebrows, what I typically do is I go in with a smaller, I use my concealer brush around my eyebrows. And I just take like a little bit, and I just put a little dot on my brush, and then I just go around them brows. Because you don't want to rub them off, But you don't want to have like it not blend, you know, around your brows. So I just go in around them like that. Now I'm gonna go in with the other side. And then, you know, you want to get between here too, because there you go. So now that we have our foundation on, I'm gonna blend it out a little bit more. Blend it out. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. You can never, I don't think you can ever blend too much. Okay. Listen, there we go. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, which is by MAC. It's the one, I think I've showed this before. It looks like that. It looks dingy, but I like it. It's old. It's not old, it's just I've used it a lot, okay? And then I'm gonna go in. The only reason I'm using my brush right now is because I have nails on. If I didn't have my nails on, I would just go in with my ring finger and do this. But because I have nails, let me see. Well, I can still make it work. Yeah, there we go. And conceal under my eyes. I don't really like to go too far down, but I do like to go over like where my crease right here is. I like to at least bring it a little bit below that, because I don't know what that crease is called, but I don't like that crease right there in under my eyes. And then I also conceal the top of my eyes. So I just blend that out. I like to use my finger, or sometimes like sometimes I like to use my beauty blender too. But right now we're just going in with the finger. See how it kind of like, I mean, it's still there, but it's not as noticeable. That little, I don't know what you call it, that hollow area, like between your cheek and your eyes. I like to feel that, I don't know, I like to feel that spot in. Okay. I'll probably grab my beauty blender. I'm just gonna wet it really quick. So, just to help blend that out a little bit. Yeah. So I have my mirror right here beside the camera. See how? There we go. But yeah. Now, I might just drag this down just a little bit more. Like, when you do like your foundation and stuff and your concealer, you want it to be even. So you want to, like, I don't know how else to describe it. You want it to like look even on both sides. So yeah. So whatever you do to one side, you want to kind of make it look even on the other. And you really want to blend everything out. Like, blending, I think, is like the #1 thing. Like, if you don't blend your makeup out, it's gonna show. And it's not gonna look as good. Okay. Now I'm going to apply concealer. I'm just gonna basically contour. I'm gonna do same color on my chin. I'm just gonna do a little bit down my nose and my big old forehead. So this is pretty much what I do. Like, if I'm gonna wear makeup to work, this is what I do when I'm just doing like a regular makeup. Like, I'm not gonna do my eyebrows or anything. I'm just showing you guys kind of like the base, because like once you get down the concealer and once you get concealer and your foundation looking good, I think pretty much anything else is pretty much, I'm not gonna say easier, but I mean, you could get it, like, you can tell about bad foundation from a distance. Like, it's, you can like fix it, you know? You can work on that, you know? But I feel like if your foundation doesn't look good, then it's like your whole face doesn't look good, you know? And you can see that from like a mile away. Even like a guy can tell, like, yo. See, I got foundation all in my hair, but we're just gonna ignore that. And I'm just dabbing and going through. Like so. And I will brighten a little bit more under my eyes. This other concealer, it's by NARS. I got the little one. It's actually a little bit too light. It's actually a lot too light. It's a medium one. But it's light. But I only use like a dab under here just to like brighten it up. I actually bought this in the wrong color and I never took it back. I should have probably took it back because I ordered it online. And like, that's the thing about ordering makeup online. Like, you can't tell. It's harder to tell. Like, sometimes online something can look like, oh, it might work. And then you get it and you're like, what the hell? You know? But I just never took it back. I just kind of like kept it and I just use it to go over, you know, go over everything. But yeah, I just figured I'd come on here and do this since I wasn't doing much else today or tonight or whatever. But yeah, and I actually kind of like doing this too. But yeah, so that's what we're looking like right now. Let's see. Just a little bit, something about it here. It's kind of weird because like the camera looks different than my mirror. It's weird. I guess because, oh, okay, because it's like light. It's like, I don't know, it looks a little different on camera. Like in the mirror, it looks like I have more makeup on than it does in the camera. And I want, you know, what I'm doing to show up so you can see it. It's just like a learning curve, you know. Okay, so there's that. Now, when I contour, I don't like to use like a dark stick, or, you know, I like to just use my powders because I feel like when you go in with like a dark concealer shade here, I think sometimes like it just doesn't show up right. That's just my opinion. Sometimes I think it looks like bruises, like no lie, like that shit. From a distance, it looks like you have a bruise on the side of your face. So I like to use, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. And this one is in, this is the medium one. I've had this one for a little bit and I really, really, really love it. And since it's winter, you don't want to go in with a too heavy of a contour. Because like I said, it is winter. But in the summertime, girl, I just be layering my contour up. Because I feel like in the summertime, you can do that. You know, you want that, you know, that look like, okay, you know, it's summertime, you know. But in the wintertime, you just kind of go in. And like so. You don't want to go crazy with it. Okay, like so. See what I'm doing? And I just go in lightly. So when I'm holding the brush, I'm holding it kind of like more towards the end. And then I'm just pushing in lightly. Alright. Then I go sides of my forehead. And under here, get that, you know, that chin where. And see how that looks? It just creates like a natural, looks natural to me, at least in my opinion, you know. Looks more natural. I'm not gonna say natural, but definitely more natural. It doesn't look like that harsh line. And then for my nose, I do contour my nose occasionally. I don't do it every day. Like, I don't do it if I'm going to work. But if I'm like going out to eat with my husband, we're going somewhere nice, I will contour my nose. So for my nose, okay, so this is what I used on my cheek. This is the darker color. I don't know the name of this color. But then I mixed this one and this one for my cheek. If it's summertime, I'll just straight up use that one. But since it's, you know, it's not summer, I mix them. But then for my nose, I almost always use that one. And then for the brush, I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Okay. And I just go down lightly, right? You don't want that shit looking like, you know, like some lines on your nose. Okay, girl? That's not cute. All right. And then I'm gonna go back under the eyes with my setting powder. It's a translucent powder. I'm just gonna go in lightly under the eyes. Let me see if this brush. I'm not gonna bake because I really don't like to bake. I like to just go in and just go over everything. I just feel like baking is like doing too much. It's doing too much, you know? You don't need to be doing all that. And it's going right there. It's just doing too much, so yeah. And then, so that's pretty much the face, right? So we got the face down. So since I'm not doing anything extra or anything, I'm gonna go in again with my, I got makeup on my hands, with my palette, my contour palette. And I'm gonna use this as like an eyeshadow. And I really like doing this because it's convenient. And it gives you like a nice, natural looking, shadow. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the lightest color in here. And I'm just gonna use that all over my lid. This is like a flat shadow brush. It's MAC 235, if that matters. But yeah, I just go in all over with the lightest shade in there. And then the blending brush I used on my nose, I'm gonna pick that one back up. And I'm gonna go in this color. And I'm just gonna go up into kind of like my crease. I don't really have much of a crease because I feel like I do have like, you know, but I don't know, it's kind of like heavy, you know. I have like a little bit of a hood going on my eyelid. But I work that way. I'm not going all the way over. I'm just going like so. Yeah. And like I said, if you just want like a natural, like you're going to work, you're not trying to be extra type look, just do like this, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flat brush. It's a different one. I don't know what kind of brush this is. And I'm just going to go on the back end like so. This makes sense right there. On the bottom, just so it looks nice. And then I'm missing a brush. I don't think so. One's not in the right spot. Okay. We'll just use this and we're gonna wet it. And we're just gonna use the highlight, the shimmery color in here, to go in on the lid. just like so. And I just like to wet it just so you see how it like shows up better. You just wet it. I was trying to think of names for my YouTube channel. I have no idea what to call the channel. Like, I have all these ideas on what I want to do with the channel, but then I'm like, what do people want to see, you know? Like, I know like what I like to watch on YouTube, which is obviously makeup and skincare, but I also like watching meal prep videos and workouts, but I'm really not good at that, you know? But I do like to see, like, you know, what people eat. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. But I do like seeing what people eat. So if you have any ideas on videos I should do, let me know. Because it's kind of like, I don't want to do something and it's kind of like I'm the only one who likes it, you know? Like, you want to do stuff people want to watch. And sometimes I get in those moods. I'm like, I don't know what people want to watch. You know, I just know what I like to watch. But anyway, since this is just like a basic look, like work every day look. So we're going to go in with the, oh yeah, Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's one of my favorites. And then like another thing too, like, I mean, it's hard to talk and do this. It's hard to talk and do lashes. So, I mean, be quiet. Look, I probably look silly as hell too. Like, grab my brush. If you don't want to mess up anything, just grab your brush and do like so. This way you don't get, I still messed up. You see where I messed up? It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere for real. Just doing this. But anyways, there we go. So, I just like to do like mascara on the top. You can do some like lashes if you like, but I'm not doing any. And I do like to wear blush. Most days, like if I do wear my makeup, I am wearing a blush because I feel like it just makes you look happy, you know? And this is by Becca. It's called, let's see, let me open it up so you can see it. It is so pretty. It's like one of my favorite blushes. Like, I'm like, when I saw it, I was just like, ooh,